officially on the res down here at, I think it's, yeah, Seneca Reservation down in Irving, New York. And it's at one of these smoke shops. Oh, Big Indian, there it is. I don't think this is it necessarily. I don't see any bikes here, so maybe it's further down. I'm following Jeff. Again, I'm lost. I've been out here very briefly though. There are a few reservations in our area. Actually, there's a lot in comparison to the rest of the United States. There is a lot of reservations near here and around here. This just being one of them. My reserve specifically is in Canada though. Although Mohawk, our reserve is established in Canada in Brantford, Ontario. Just turn around and see if we see it again, or right.
Yeah, let's just turn around. Damn, I hope it wasn't a big bus to ride all the way out there for nothing.
That would suck.
Because I absolutely see nothing. I would expect
that could have been Big Indian. Did they say it's on this road?
Yeah, yeah, it's right on the 20, and this is Irving right here. But I'm so used to not having that loop there, so it was hard for me to look across. But that should be on our right-hand side. If not, we can stop at any one of these, and I'll actually Google it again.
Google.
It wasn't native pride; it was Big Indian, right?
Yeah.
Definitely on the other side of the bridge. You're off the Indian reservation on this side.
This is Seneca's up here, the keeper of the eastern door. All 5 nations, the Tuscaroras sit with the Senecas, and then last and the best is Mohawk, keeper of the western door. And we are keepers of the western door because our traditional territory is spread out across New York State, and our territory is out on the East Coast, like by New York City, all of that, Connecticut, right on the ocean. And Seneca's traditional territory is out here by the others, by Western New York and Ohio and all that. So they are the keepers of the western door, we're the keepers of the eastern door.
Yeah, let's stop at this one right here. I'm gonna get past this trucker though.
I mean, there's a sign right here. Doesn't it say where to go? Big Indian on that left. See it?
On the left?
See that sign? It says Big Indian.
No.
But I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Up the road? Okay, maybe it is up the road. All right, maybe
to the left. To the left. There's an arrow.
To the right, yeah.
To the right, I mean. Yeah, my other right, I mean.
I got you.
Just testing you to see. You passed. Good job.
They moved it.
I think there was a bike coming down this road anyways when we were leaving, when we were first coming the first way.
It would make sense to up this way because, like I said, it's right off the thruway, and they were trying to make a Big Indian, but oh no, I don't see any bikes yet.
No, I do not.
It's coming up a little farther. Don't seem to be trucks down that way.
We got the Goon Squad on the res.
Oh, there they are. They're back here. It's going on.
It's going on in the back. Got all the biker stash in the back. BFI, Big Friggin' Indian.
Anywhere along the fence with a trailer, we could even start a road down the middle if you wanted to.
Okay.
Okay? Stay to your right.
So we can be pioneers and start a road down the middle. I don't know if I want to do that. Finally got some sporties showed up. A bunch of them just rolled up, so we're not feeling so out of place.
Don't you know that redhead has attitude? What's the girl's name? I'm in love with her. She said, I'm putting your ticket in the car.
Very green. I think the focus here of the design was like fuel economy and, you know, reliability.
Fuel economy.
Oh yeah, I think that it's more fuel economy side than anything.
Full turbo.
You say 650cc?
Yep.
Holy crap! What is it?
It's an Autozam AZ-1. It's made for Japan.
Okay.
They have a city car class called the K car, and if you buy a K car, you don't have to prove that you own a parking space. But if you buy a full-size car in Japan, you have to prove you own a space.
Prove you own a parking space.
Because
Wow.
everything's so cramped.
Oh, gotcha.
But in the K class, they can only be a certain length and width, and they can only have so much horsepower. So 63 is the max horsepower.
Wow.
650, that's cubic inches. It's
pretty small.
I got rid of my 650 motorcycle
Yep.
because I got left behind by like other ones. So if that tells you anything,
Yeah.
650 is tiny.
Well, 1200 is 72 cubic inches.
Yeah.
Because they used to call them Harley 72s.
Yeah, yeah.
1200.
You know,
So
Wow, this is. I gotta check out the engine.
probably like,
it's a little dirty. You know.
you ain't gonna blow down a ditch line.
It's 63 at the wheels. I had it dynoed.
Oh,
They had a Mazda dyno day in Berg Racing out in Rochester. And
650 cc's.
We
How
threw it
many-
on-
you know how much horsepower?
63 at the wheels
63?
in second gear. In third gear, right before I hit the speed limiter, it was about 70, 74. So I think Mazda cheated a little bit on the max horsepower.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can't
In a
dyno
good
it
way.
in third because you hit the speed. There's a speed governor at 87 because that's also another regulation for the
Right,
class.
right.
And I'm pretty sure it's not tuned at all because a lot of the tuners actually remove the speed limiter.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm
That's a
pretty
cool
sure
little
it's
toy,
stock.
man. Wow.
I came with maintenance records. A buddy of mine and I bought it at auction out of Japan, but he does that for a living, so he helped me out bringing it in.
So this will go 80.
It'll do 87. I've hit the speed limiter. I actually drove it home from Oregon right after I bought it.
So of course the big question is it capable of putting something bigger in there? Like if you get like a liter engine on a sport bike or something, you know?
You could. There's also the little bit newer version of this engine was a timing chain versus timing belt, and you can build those up a little bit. You know,
This has a belt?
125 horse.
Yeah, right.
It says a belt. It's about 60,000 miles to do a belt change.
Yeah.
Seems like you got plenty of space under there.
Well, it's not
if
bad.
you know what I mean, if you do modifications.
It's
and
not bad this way, but width-wise, it's a little tight. But
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be kind of cool to throw like an old 12A rotary in it
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
it has a similar feel.
wangle?
Like the R7s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
That'd be
early
cool.
RX-7s.
They're
Yeah, those
small.
are pretty tiny. Yeah, they're like flat.
Wank
when you-
motors
yeah,
are
yeah.
nothing.
Yep, and the older carbureted ones are really reliable. I had one that had about
Unlimited
180,000
Dude, you
miles.
ripped the tires off this thing with that
Yeah.
engine.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
That'd
it's
be
pretty
fun.
peppy. I mean, it's about as quick as a Miata with only 63 horse.
Well,
Yeah,
it
that's
probably
great.
weighs like, I
Power
don't know,
weight.
how much is weigh?
About 1,500 pounds.
Yeah.
15,
Oh yeah, there's some bikes out there heavier.
When I bought it,
Goldwing got that.
when I bought it, I had a Suzuki Intruder with the 700, and it was more motor than this, but this feels a lot quicker than that bike did.
Really? Yeah, like I said, remember, it's 650 cc's. I got left from the beach on my 650 and had to upgrade because of it. And this is a whole vehicle.
Yep.
I think it was a Kawasaki.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just noticed that. Excuse me. Just realized that. Right-hand drive. Well, it's from Japan, so
Yeah.
that's a cool little toy.
Yeah.
That's my car, Jeff. Nah, that's my car. Nah, that's my car, man. You got the black one. That's my car.
Take a left here, right?
Well, that's about it, folks. It was more of a car than a bike thing, I guess. There's some cool cars there too, though. Man, I got a ton of bugs.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, my whole face mask is covered.
Me too.
Wow. The camera, everything. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I said I got one side. Oh my goodness.
The bugs, the massive amount of bugs. Oh. He wanted some, and you don't give him none of your pissed off exhaust?
Oh. I looked right at it. Still drove right over it. So I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know if you were trying to shoot past him.
No, he was doing this.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I barely seen it. I was looking at something else, and I looked over and just barely caught him.
Oh, I didn't. I missed it. I only gave him some. I was just watching you to see what the hell you were doing. Is he taking off?
Just giving the people what they want, Jeff. That's all.
I hear you.
Just giving the people what they want.
Whether on the internet or live.
That's right. We take the live to the internet. We take it to the people. Well, that just about wraps it up, folks. Just another little cruise, as usual. Hit another little bike week, or little bike night, cruise night, I guess. There was a lot more cars than bikes, but it was still cool to get out there and see some of the other bikes. There was some sport bikes that showed up after a little while, but it was cool, man. I liked it. I like getting out and getting out to the different bike events while we can. Being that we're in New York, we have a short time to ride, and maybe 4 or 5 months, and then the winter hits and it's in the house. So try to get out to as much as possible, bring you guys as much content as possible. We got a lot more coming up, guys. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Also, hit us up on the Patreon page. It's Patreon/free. And once again, guys, like, subscribe, make sure you're a part of this thing. We're just going to be growing bigger and bigger, and we got plenty of content that's coming out. So we're trying to get it out, weekly. Right now we're doing it every other day, man, 3 times a week. So like, subscribe, hit the icon bell. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Live free.